The only way they could have been closer is...
One day, Zoe Mercer helps her identical twin sister Anna create her dating profile. Zoe notices that Anna's profile isn't attracting potential suitors, so she gives her advice and suggests that Anna should lie about her age. Zoe argues that dishonesty is common in relationships. Anna takes Zoe's advice and soon gets a date with a man who goes by the name Gus, but later reveals that his real name is Nick. He uses the alias Gus to avoid being recognized by acquaintances. When Anna asks if he's married, Nick firmly denies it, claiming to be honest. After their dinner, Nick takes Anna to a nightclub where she spots Zoe watching from a distance, which causes confusion. The next day, Zoe visits Anna at her workplace, worried because Anna hadn't responded to her messages. Zoe doubts Nick's trustworthiness, thinking he might be hiding something, but Anna stands by him despite Zoe's doubts. Meanwhile, Zoe confides in their mother, who remains optimistic. Unlike Zoe, Nick is impressed by Anna's luxurious home, especially considering her job at a shelter. Anna reveals that she has a trust fund from her parents and is committed to contributing to the community. After their discussion, they engage in a game and confess their love. The morning after, Nick notices a picture of Anna and Zoe and realizes that Anna has a twin. Anna reveals Zoe's struggles with substance abuse and her efforts to support her. Anna accompanies Nick to visit his mother, Pamela, at the hospital. Despite Pamela's battle with cancer, she remains in high spirits. Anna portrays herself as Nick's friend and helps take care of Pamela, deeply touching Nick. Inspired by Anna's kindness, Nick proposes to her, and she accepts. They toast to their engagement. However, Nick's sister, Rebecca, is not happy about the engagement. That evening, Zoe expresses her disapproval of Anna's hasty engagement and the absence of an engagement ring. Anna defends Nick's genuine intentions, causing tension between the sisters. The next day, Nick and Anna goes to her parents' house. Before their meal, David asks how long Nick has known Anna. Nick reveals they have only known each other for 2 months, surprising David. Nick assures him of his commitment to Anna, which David finds amusing. Their conversation is interrupted when Anna invites them to join her for dinner with Nick's family. Pamela warmly welcomes Anna, but Rebecca remains distant. When Anna asks Rebecca to be a bridesmaid, Rebecca reluctantly agrees and pulls away from Anna's hug. The couple faces a challenge in their relationship when Nick receives a call from Zoe inviting him to a private dinner at a hotel bar. Zoe's charm leaves Nick speechless as she questions him about his still active dating profile, which he claims to have forgotten to delete, assuring her that he no longer uses it. Zoe critiques his profile and insists that he takes her to dinner, continuing to test him. Zoe dismisses Nick's assurances and questions if he told Anna about their meeting. Nick confesses that he didn't, following Zoe's instructions. Zoe playfully teases him for complying and stresses the importance of protecting Anna, believing she deserves happiness and wanting to ensure Nick doesn't harm her. Upon learning about Anna's previous marriage, Nick is taken aback as Anna had not revealed this. Zoe lures Nick, suggesting visiting her hotel room later. Nick gives in to Zoe's charm and visits her hotel room, driven by desire. They eventually have sex.
Oh, fuck.
Nick deceives Anna about having too much fun with his friends and ignores her messages. He expresses a desire to spend time with Anna but refuses to assist with the wedding planning, pretending to be sick. The following day, Nick surprises Anna at her workplace with a bouquet of flowers. Anna's colleague teases Nick about potentially being in trouble, making him feel uneasy. Nick begins to feel guilty about Zoe's involvement and questions why they haven't discussed their past relationships. Anna, however, prefers to focus on the future, although she does mention her previous marriage's failure due to her ex-husband's infidelity with Zoe. Anna forgave Zoe due to her struggles with substance abuse. For her wedding dress, Zoe recommends a bold choice, but Anna declines, not wishing to attract too much attention. Nick's declining work performance raises concern among his coworker Hal, while Anna denies allegations of damaging a dress during a fitting. Hesitantly, Anna tries on the dress suggested by Zoe. Later, she confides in her father David about her desire to distance herself from Zoe's influence. In the evening, Anna confronts Zoe about sabotaging her dress, resulting in tension. Outside, Zoe encounters Nick, who challenges her about her role in Anna's previous marriage. Zoe shifts the blame to Anna's ex-husband as a way to defend herself. Upon realizing that Zoe's actions were a test, Nick feels like he has failed. Confused, Nick wonders if Zoe is trying to make him choose between her and Anna. Zoe insists that Nick must make a decision, but Nick stays silent. Frustrated, Zoe gives him two options: either she leaves or she confesses to Anna. Reluctantly, Nick agrees to end their involvement, much to Zoe's dismay. Meanwhile, Rebecca learns about the twins' history from Alexia, but their conversation is interrupted by David. Rebecca reassures them that she is okay and emphasizes that Anna is not to blame for Zoe and Nick's affair. After speaking with David, Rebecca leaves with a heavy heart and goes to see Anna, who subsequently ends her relationship with Nick upon discovering his infidelity. That evening, Nick discovers Anna's lifeless body in the apartment. Zoe threatens him to keep quiet, claiming that she set him up for Anna's death. To further unsettle Nick, Zoe points out Anna's blood on his jacket. Feeling trapped, Nick follows Zoe's orders and gets rid of Anna's body in an incinerator. The following morning, Zoe imitates Anna's actions by serving breakfast while wearing Anna's engagement ring, deepening Nick's guilt. Seeking solace, Nick reveals everything to David at the Mercer's residence, shocking David with the news that Zoe passed away 3 years ago, her death ruled as a suicide. David presents a photograph to help Anna ground herself when she assumes Zoe's identity, leading Nick to accuse David of withholding crucial information. David expresses hope that their relationship will aid Anna's recovery, and Nick realizes that Anna orchestrated her death to resemble Zoe. It becomes clear to Nick that Rebecca is aware of the truth as he understands her sudden disappearance. Overwhelmed and confused, Nick's world crumbles as he comes to terms with the startling truths and a shocking revelation. Nick is astounded to realize that the body he incinerated was actually his sister. And to his surprise, Anna reappears, sparking his fury. When Nick confronts her, David intervenes to prevent any violence as Nick accuses Anna of murdering Rebecca. Anna persuades David that Nick is lying, leading to Nick's fury. Nick pursues Anna with great anger, leading to a struggle on the staircase of her childhood home as he challenges her about the deception. Despite David's pleas for an explanation from Anna, she instead blames his past unfaithfulness as the cause of Zoe's downfall. Despite David's attempts to intervene, Anna fatally stabs him. As Alexia grieves for David, Anna attempts to murder Nick, but he manages to overpower her. Alexia then renders Nick unconscious. When he regains consciousness, Nick is apprehended and held accountable for the murders. Amidst the chaos, Anna confesses her role in Zoe's suicide, seeking her mother's forgiveness. Although deeply wounded, Alexia forgives her daughter's actions. The movie concludes at this point.
Please subscribe for more movie